so many people get their potentials locked by what they see, what they hear, and what they feel, and not what they know, and not what they intend to achieve in life. So this is specifically because we tend to be interrupted so much more, and we give a lot of time in what we listen, what we hear, what we see, what we feel, what we're told, what our mentors have told us. So many of us get lost when we see things like those nasty exposure of like traveling, accidents, or even horror movies. And this always has a little more so tight, and then it makes our mentality locked up. It locks our minds into things that we see, things we intentionally connect and associate ourselves with. Because in most cases, we really realize that we give them a lot of permissions to get into our own mental settings and all our feelings, and they control us. Like, for instance, if you see a person traveling in water, and then you'll be like, oh, how do they even sail, how do they even swim, and what if they now collapse inside there? So they can drown, yes, maybe, but remember, every single second on earth, there are people who are traveling, there are people who are sailing, there are people on water, and there are people who are navigating, and there are people on air, but they reach safely, they arrive safely, compared to when you imagine things like, oh, I think it is not going to be on my side. I fear to even just step in the water. I cannot be. How can I even be on air? So those things tend to tie us up so much. And in most cases, people fear this thing. And this makes us unable to operate in our realities. It blocks us from what we are meant to do. And then the sounds we receive, the sounds we encode, and the sounds we decode has a profound impact on our inner personalities. We intentionally connect them to us. We all want to feel like, oh, listening to songs that will match our melancholy mood, but this is not reality. So it is not the best thing. I want to tell you today that this is not the best. Those songs that matches our melancholy mood just increase our hands. They make us more emotionally connected to what we have heard and what we have seen, and what we do, and what we realize that, okay, it's not really nice, it's not really good. And so we feel like, okay, it is going to be not the best for myself. So let me tell you, the songs that listen to has a profound impact into what you do. If you want a song like you are emotionally filled with a lot of grief, you need a song that will relieve you. You need a song that will give you gratitude. You need a song that will take away your grief. Not a song that saddens you the more. So when you're choosing a song to listen, depending on the situation you're going through, you need to set a song that sings the opposite of your grief, the reverse of what you are going through, so that it informs your mind that yes, there is the other side of life. There is the other side where I can fit in. There is another side where I was in. And in this video today, I wanted to know that there is a connection between the past and the present. Like today, you are not feeling well. Like today, you are not in your mood. But yesterday is different from today. And believe me, tomorrow will never be like today. So I want you to get this thing today, that what we feel is a reflection of how we look at things and how we take things and how we treat situations. And I know when we feel them, we can feel them. When we reflect on them, we can design a new strategy. We can design a new approaches to letting things move on, to go away from where we are to the next other stage. Now, I remember a quote that was mentioned by one of our friends, and he said that today is hard, tomorrow is worse, but the day after tomorrow may be shining. And this is happening in real life. So many people get themselves in, today is so bad and I cannot fail. I cannot go for work now. I don't think I can get any money. I don't think I can get any other work. I don't think I can get a person closer to me.